Shalom, shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, for another day. This is your brother Yahya, coming to the family with another breakdown of the scriptures. Hope this brief lesson is edifying to the Ak and Akwath out there listening. To you, I say shalom. I want to go into this lesson, Satan's devices. Okay? And the first scripture I'm going to hit is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Okay? And it reads, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Okay? So, there's so many devices that have been created by the wicked. Of course, everything being orchestrated by the Most High. But concerning these devils, okay? Satan's devices. There's so many wicked devices that our wicked twin brother, all right, Esau and these heathens have created, and it's all to keep us in subjection, okay? At the bottom, oppressed. We understand that it is part of the curses, according to the Deuteronomy 20th chapter. So we know that, okay? But it's just a short list of things, just that we keep focused on this life and things that are in it, okay? So the little short list, like cell phones, okay? Though we use it, it is a wicked device. It is used for wickedness. It can be used to be detrimental to our people, which it has been, which it is right now, okay? TV shows, these demonic shows, these shows with homosexuality, shows that show our enemies inferior, better than us. Everything is to put us and keep us at the bottom, to keep us base, okay? False history. You know, there's always, you know, the history that we have is so altered, you know, and it's displayed in schools and whatnot, and our kids and on the internet, and we get a false sense of things because not everything is brought forth, okay? So it's all to hide who the true people of the Lord are, okay? The true Hebrews of the Bible, which are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, which makes up the 12 tribes, okay? Universities, the knowledge of the world, you know, being in this prestige type of situation, and so when you have this higher learning, so to speak, it diminishes, you know, the people of the Lord. You know, it puts us in a base position, because even though the smartness and the brilliance of worldly matters allows people to progress in this world, it's foolishness to the Most High. It's foolishness, okay? Laws. There's always been laws against us, you know? We can't, you know, especially back in the day, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we got the Jim Crow laws. We got, you know, we have so many laws that have been put towards us to keep us at the bottom, to keep us base people, okay? Medications. You know, our people on medications so much that it, you know, it's destroyed the psyche of our people, physical, mental, in all ways. You know, it's these wicked devices that are created to keep us oppressed. Okay. Let's see here. I want to get a precept. Is 1 Corinthians 3:19, and it reads, "For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the power. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness." Right? This stuff is foolishness. Okay? These tangible things are foolishness to the Most High. Okay? And even though, like I say, He's orchestrated it due to, you know, our disobedience and us being on a punished level, there's still foolishness to the Most High. Okay? Let's see. Let's get another precept here. So the wise, the smart, and the learned of man and women too, because you can't forget the women, okay, are foolish. But it's for a great purpose. It's fulfilling the scriptures. Because we got to remember that when we go through these things, everything is fulfillment of the scriptures. You know, the Most High is God. He cannot lie. Okay? So whatever he said is going to come to fruition. And so we just going along for the ride as we have been. Okay? Let's see here. This precept I want to get is 1 Samuel 2:6. And it reads, "The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up." Right? So, as we know, Isaiah 45:7. All right? The Most High creates evil. He creates good and he creates evil. The Lord does all things. Roughly paraphrasing. So, there are enemies, the wicked, okay, are in a position because they're allowed to be there. Okay? They're allowed to be there. They've been given the right to be there. Okay? They didn't do it on their own will, on their own strength. It's because it was given unto them. Like the scripture says, the world has been given into the hands of the wicked. Given. It's been given to them for a purpose, like I said earlier, okay? Let's see here. Romans 9:17. "For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth." So that's what the Most High does. He uses our enemy. He raises them up to the highest as they can be. And through their wickedness and through their devices, they rule. Okay? They rule and they have taken over the earth, right? Because why? Because it was given to them. And why? Because of our disobedience. Okay? And so raising them up is giving them authority to execute judgment. Okay? But only for a short time. As the scripture says, they know but they have but a short time, right? Okay. The scripture says he will send us into Egypt again, right? So just how he rose Pharaoh up in Egypt, right? Brought him all the way up. He brought him all the way down. We got put back into Egypt, okay? This is Egypt again. He said, "I'm gonna send you into Egypt again with ships." Egypt meaning bondage, okay? Egypt meaning bondage. So now, if you think about it, we're among thousands of pharaohs in rulership, okay? You got the governments, you got the military, they're all in cahoots, right? They're all in cahoots to diminish and continue to oppress the Most High's people, us, okay? That's why, that's what it's for. Oppression, okay? Because they know how strong we are. They know who our power is. They know. Okay? Let's see here. This precept I want to get here is Job 9:24. "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. It's been given to them. Okay? It's been given to them. So we got to remember, not only remember the wicked devices of Satan, but remember who's in control of it. You know, when we get irritated and we get pissed off and we see these things, remember who's in control. Remember why it's being done. Think about the scriptures, you know. Let's see here. The next precept I want to get is, so I just want to say, and so the heathens in Esau, their superpower is technology. Okay? That's their power. That's their superpower, is technology. It's all carnal and tangible things. Okay? Primitive. You look up that word primitive, okay? It means having a quality or style that offers an extremely basic level comfort. Basic. So yes, we look at it, we say, look how powerful, you know, we could say United States and Russia and China. You have your weaponry, you have, you're built up because the Most High built you up, right? But it's primitive, because compared to spiritual power, that's nothing. That's why when we receive that spiritual power, it's going to be, to grab a tank and crush it with your hands is nothing. To be able to read people's minds and blow them up from the inside out, but that's nothing. That's nothing. To be able to fly and catch a jet while it's flying, and go in while a jet's flying, you fly right up to it and pull the dude out of it. Nothing. These weapons, their technology, it's what they have, is tangible, right? But it's primitive. It's primitive compared to the spiritual power that we're gonna get. Because right now, they could take us out anytime they wanted to. Truth be told, they always done it. They continue to do it now through medicines, drugs, medicines, weaponry, guns on the streets, in the neighborhoods. They do it in these strategic type of ways. But when we get turned up, it's going to be it's going to be nothing. It's going to be nothing, okay? Precept, Jeremiah 10:23. O Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. Read that again. Jeremiah 10:23. O Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. So, the steps of the wicked are guided. By who? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? Just like our steps are. Okay? That's power right there. Our Father is powerful. Okay? He can do all things. There's nothing that he can't do. Okay? And so we got to remember that. These devices, all these things are set up for a purpose. Okay? And so we continue to pray for strength and for guidance and understanding, and also knowing in that we're not appointed to wrath, right? So though we see these things, the Most High is with us, okay? He is with us. Next precept I want to get is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. This whole world is mourning. The land is mourning. Why? Because the wicked are in rule. The scripture says the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. As soon as the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, that's when the earth started to mourn. That's when the people started to mourn. And not only the elect, the chosen people of the Most High, the Israelites, but the other nations as well. The other nations as well, the whole earth. But when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Okay? When we get our superpower, we become the kings that we are, back to our status, the people are going to rejoice, because we're going to rule in righteousness, man. We're going to rule in righteousness. And we're going to rule with the rod of iron. We're going to rule with our big brother, Yahushua. We're going to rule with our Father, ruling over everything, our powerful Father, Yahweh. Right? Decently and in order. That's how it's going to go. But it's going to be peaceful. Okay? So, I hope this lesson was edifying to the Ak and Nakwath out there listening and learning. Just remember these precepts. Satan's devices, okay? Which we use, some of it we use every day. We use things that can be wicked, you know what I mean? Though we don't use it in a wicked way, but Satan's devices are in abundance. Okay, it's in abundance. And so look at things with your third eye. See things spiritually when you're watching TV. Try to to precept in your mind when you're watching things, or think of the scriptures, or things will pop up to you when you do it. Friends, when you're going through things, or they're going through things and you're trying to help them out, or whatever it is, because we are still in captivity. Okay, that's why the scripture says, "Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind," because we're not transformed yet, so we still are connected to this world, so to speak. Spiritually we're not, but physically we are. That's why he says transformed by the renewing of your mind. Okay, because that's how we escape, is through our mind right now. But soon we will escape physically, because when we get that spiritual power, we're going to tear and rip it up, and we're going to put it and do it how the Most High say to do it, right? So once again, I hope this lesson was edifying. Much love to the brothers out there. I love y'all. Till next time, I say shalom.